Hey, and hello today, guys. This is me again here with you guys on YouTube. Just want to show you guys a couple of things for Star Trek. I have a lot of friends that's wondering what it's about. They haven't really had a chance to play it yet. Um, the game itself, it's awesome. It's go anywhere, do anything. It's has hundreds of several planets. Very big map. When you first start off, for the speed, it takes a couple hours to drive through the map at about light speed. Um, there's about maybe 4 or 5 different maps, main maps, and you have maps inside of maps. It's possibly a couple hundred maps throughout the game. Um, has a big wide open world. It's so big that it doesn't really have an open mic. It has an open chat lobby where you have to text, but there's like millions of people within the same lobbies. You have lobbies inside of lobbies as well. Sessions, I mean, but it's an awesome game. So as you see here, I have it gives you, they've added a new character, so you can choose up to about 8 characters you can make. There's maybe about 12 to 16 different type of beings you can create throughout the galaxy to make for your character. And this is my main character. My main character, of course, has my name. And it's a regular human. I wanted to kind of have the human, experience. I first started off with the alien. The alien's awesome, pretty cool. But I just wanted to, kind of get the real experience, of being in space as a human and learning these things. So here we go. That's where I'm going to show you. Choose that character. Let it load up. I'm live broadcasting right now on YouTube for this Star Trek game. Just for a second, I'm gonna just do a mission. Show a couple of my buddies, because I got people like that. I made a different video, and I didn't get a chance to really show the game. I was just doing sales, and they got to see the hustle part of it, but they didn't really get to see the game itself. So here we go. This is the Starbase, and as you can see, these are actually live players. Some of them are AFK, which is away from keyboard. Maybe 1 or 2 are like, computer players, or not computer players, I'm sorry, but game, game, I think they call them NPCs or something like that, but they're characters within the game that aren't actually real. They're just computer characters. But most of these guys, like this one that's live moving, he's a live character. This one isn't. I'm live broadcasting. And let's see here. Okay, so here is the shipyard. And let's see here. And of course, this is your ship list. You have a nice.
You gotta watch that nigga with the jersey on. That nigga straight.
Let's see what ship we want to use. Where's this?
The nigga on your team with the jersey on, they both know.
Okay. So we're gonna return the ship.
Them niggas garbage. All of them got a mic. No, not your teammates. The niggas that you playing against. All them niggas got a mic. Okay.
Takes a second for it to load up. Put us in the ship. But as you can see, like, it's all pretty much one session, but like you kind of load into like the next lobby, which is like outer space or on a planet or just the next area you have to like kind of load into. But you'll see the openness of the areas and how they kind of connect with each other. So hopefully this loads up and it doesn't give me an error. Thinking I'm gonna get an error. Usually if it takes this long, you get an error. So if it cuts out, I'm gonna come right back. Oh, there it is. Never mind. So okay, finally it loaded up. Thank God. All right. So yeah, as you can see, this is when you're like load into outer space. Most of these guys are live characters that you see. The names, some of them are actually computer characters as well, but most are live characters. You'll see the names on them. If it's a computer character, you'll know because it'll say like it won't have a full description. It'll say like Federation Science Vessel. That's not a gamer. That's a computer. Nah, I'm on Star Trek, just showing it. You can see me live if you want to. I can send you an invite to the broadcast. Let me see. So yeah, and you can see that like you can perfectly fly around. But this is like within the atmosphere. So let's like, you can warp to sector, which is like out of the atmosphere. So let's warp out of the atmosphere first. Let me show you. So now we're blasting off from the atmosphere into the actual outer space. Okay, so this is the outer space. It's freaking huge. This is the map. You can see this is like, and as you zoom in, there's even more planets. You know, you see that? It's like planets on top of planets on top of planets on top of planets on top of planets. And this is just one map. There's like 4 or 5 of these maps. And like you're like this little dot right here, or triangle. You know, and so you can practically see, and you know, I go a lot faster. Like I'm at max speeds and top speeds just about. But when you start off, you'll be a lot slower. You earn your speed as you go. As you can see, I'm a level 65, so I'm practically at about top speeds.
Y'all winning.
Let's see. So let's start a mission real quick. Let's see which one.
Not pass the ball. That's the only thing. I forgot to check. You do not pass the ball. Hey, the only way I got the ball is so I told you.
Okay, guess we'll do this one. I don't really want to do that one. No, let's do something else. We'll do future proof.
Starfleet and
Now we'll do brush fire. Let's find it. Let's travel to the ocean.
Where you at? We over here. What's up? Where you at? I'm over here.
Gavan, your assistance on this mission is appreciated. Martok is being held here. The Sona facility is a farce, and their true masters are the cowardly Vec of House Torg. They hold their enemies here and deny them a warrior's death. I intend to show them the price of their dishonor. Begin by jamming the Sona comm signals. Should we encounter any Sona patrols, eliminate them quickly before they can summon reinforcements. The pockets of Metreon gas may be of tactical use to us. A well-placed volley could ignite them. Timed right, they can become our weapons. Martok's wife, one of the House Torg, those who fixed. No sign of incoming ships, but still have the element of surprise. up a sonar transmission from near the planet.
Patrol 3 hasn't reported in. Investigate it once.
We can probably ignore them. By the time they report, we'll spot them.
I'm sorry, shorty. This AP friend. This AP friend.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't even talk to me, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I do. What's up, Natalie? What you mean I don't talk to you? I be speaking to you all the time. You just don't.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I be inviting you and all that stuff, but you be ignoring me because you be with your homies. Like every day, dog. You just pay me no attention, so. No.
I don't. Well, maybe fuck. My bad.
Yeah, I like, I sent you an invite a few times, but I mean, with you being a female, like, I'm not trying to, like, overdo it, so I send you an invite every now and then. If you don't, I try to fit in, I guess, but.
I will. Next time you invite me, I'll join you next time.
For sure. Yep, I'm finna,
How old are you, though?
Me? Oh, I'm 35. I ain't keep it real. Yeah.
Oh, shit, wow.
I'm 35 with no kids.
The time for...
Wow,
Yes.
that's impressive.
Yeah, honestly, oh, so...
What about your other friends?
I'm 28.
Oh, you're cool.
Okay, yeah. How old are you, Shorty?
I'm a young nigga. Hold on.
I just turned 19, like, last Sunday.
The maximum security
That's what's up, yeah.
Follow my lead, and we will
Yeah,
infiltrate
you
the
the
cell
baby.
block where they are holding Marta. Remember, you are prisoners. Stay within the red lines. Obey all commands. And do not engage the guards until I give you the signal.
Shit.
I'm from Nebraska.
Come over here and have your birthday.
Shit, that's what's up. I'm from St. Petersburg, Florida, next to Tampa, but I'm on the border of Mexico right now, in New Mexico.
Why?
Why? Because they're like. Why? Because they're trying to close it up. No, if you want to know why, I'm honestly tell you. Because they're trying to close it up, and I don't see why. They trying to close up the border, and I don't see why. So I mean, I feel like it's my duty to come over here, and let them see how comfortable I feel. You know what I mean? It just like So the reality of that, like, some people don't like. When you see other countries trying to come together and do shit like Africa, like they're trying to, unite stuff. You got China trying to, Like, there's no reason to build a wall. Like, what are you working opposite? Like, I don't know. It's
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
yeah, it's like working backwards. So,
You guys
but
work? You guys all have jobs?
well, I'm I'm like in between jobs. I just coming off a vacation. You know, every tax season I go on vacation.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah, every tax season I go on vacation for 2 or 3 months. So, that's the best hustle time of the year though, and I'm on the border of Mexico.
Now I get you.
But you know, a lot of people don't pick up on that. But I mean, I'm a licensed electrician though. I smoke too much weed, so I can't really do my profession that I want. So
But like, it's kind of crazy how you say that because like today, like last time, like very last time I smoked weed was like, I think like junior year of high school, and I think that was my last time.
well, see,
And
I got a weed
today,
license.
Shit, today I'm about to smoke a fucking blunt. Oh my god, I'm kind of low-key kind of scared because it's been a fat minute since I have not smoked.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my opinion is just take a hit or two. You know what I mean?
Honestly.
Yeah, take a hit or two, cause like really cause see nowadays, and for anybody that's quit for a long time, for anybody that's quit and you ain't smoked in a while, ain't no more bullshit around the country. So no, I ain't seen Reggie in like 10 years. So I mean,
Probably smoking Reggie. They got Reggie down here all day long.
I mean, I'm on the border.
Reggie going for $5 a blunt and shit. Reggie.
I'm on the, well, see, I can get regs like 200 a pound. You know what I mean? But the thing about it is, it's so much dro. Bro, we got 3 dro stores like 10 blocks from my house, damn near each way. You know, so for real, bro, but it's so much dro that by the time you see regs, like, no, but just, you know, by the time you see regs, it's not even important. You know what I mean? It's so much dro around this biz, man. Like,
See all
beautiful
those turrets? If you step out of
shit that
line,
you'll
they'll
buy
prepare to
first.
remind
But
you of
don't get me
your
wrong, the
place.
regs is smoking just as good as the dro. The regs is basically baby dro, you know. But it's hard to get. See, on the border, that shit going across the country to y'all. So, in order for us to see that shit, it's the luck of the draw. You know what I mean? And that's just the reality of it. Like, that shit be gone, bro. Cause in Florida, reds go $1,200 a pound, $1,400 a pound. You know what I mean? So that shit is gone before it even, you know.
Yo, what's up?
But it's new shit that bitches don't even realize. Like, you find somebody.
Friends in real life?
Me? No. I don't play with nobody I know in real life, unfortunately.
Oh, wait.
Well, I mean, cause I'm from Florida, and you know, I'm in a whole nother side of the country.
Well, I'm from Nebraska, so
Yeah.
it's kind of shitty ass state. What?
I'm from Nebraska too. What part you from?
Shut up.
Shut up.
Nah, you get out of here.
No cap.
Okay, what part are you from?
Same part you
Obviously, but like, what part of Nebraska? What part of Nebraska are you in?
My concern is to bring them here now.
What? So you're at least
Fair
in
enough.
Nebraska or what?
I have plenty of time to find out. Go straight ahead to processing.
Well, that's where the Huskers are.
What a miserable
Well,
bunch
I don't know if you. Wait. So I'm assuming you heard Omaha, Nebraska.
Well, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I know
I'm
where
like
that
an
shit